Skin all shiny. Look at your skin. You all sun kissed. What's going on? Most
Yeah,
people have ashy elbows and such.
nah, we don't do that around here. I'm royalty.
It's live now.
All right, boom, throw this intro on. You ready, rock? You good?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Probably should start audio recording. It's rookie day today. Rookie day today.
Rookie day.
Trying new shit. Out here just doing it big. All right, so intro. Oh, I was in the chat. What? Ooh. All right, welcome to Uncle Legend's Corner. I'll be your host, Uncle Legend, and with me as always is my beautiful co-host, Call Girl 6, better known as Fox.
Hey y'all.
Fox,
How you
that little
doing?
hand wave you had right there,
They
couldn't
couldn't
nobody
see.
see that little
I was
hand
like,
down
they
there.
see my little fingertips down here. Like, all right.
Yeah.
Hey y'all.
There you go. You're the pretty one. You got to do pretty stuff.
Like
Because your boy over here looking like a whole goon.
a sun-kissed goon. Your
You know what I'm
skin is
saying?
shining and glistening.
Glimmering. You know what I'm saying?
Glistening.
You should see how the water hit when it go dripping all over my
All
board.
right, you're doing too much.
All right. I'm done with you. One person I expect to find me attractive. One person on earth.
Doing too much.
No, it's all good.
Give them an inch, they want to take a mile. That's what I'm talking about.
Give him an inch, she won't call back.
Oh my God.
I got that from Amanda. She had sent me
Oh,
something.
cheers.
Oh.
Let's cheers to a good evening.
To a great evening. All right, we back for episode 2 of season 2. Are we doing the seasons by years because we just working?
Yeah, who's going to be doing all that 6 months?
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Just
too much to keep up with.
get
My math not right, so the numbers are going to always be messed up in my head anyway.
Yeah, they messed up when you put them on paper too.
So how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? We doing a little early today, a little after work. What do you call that? When you go to the clubs and it's like the little...
Jim's place?
Yeah, what do they call it?
Lord, I don't know. No clue. But let's get into it. So first thing that was wild is U.S. surpasses 2 million COVID-19 cases. So 2.4 COVID cases in a week, breaking record.
I think they're doing too much. I don't know. I feel like right now they're at a kind of desperation point where, just like it was in the beginning, how they had all these cases and everybody had all this COVID, but you had governors and other county officials, especially like in Brevard County out here, was like, no, well, that's not accurate. These are our actual COVID cases, and the media is making it seem as if it's more than what it's supposed to be.
If you just don't test nobody, you ain't got to worry about the numbers going up.
So stupid.
But now, I don't know. The crazy thing to me is like how many like posts and like things I've been hearing about people where they're saying like, yo, if you got COVID but you vaccinated, you can still come to work, or if you asymptomatic, you can still come to work. And it's like, then what's the big deal here? Like, you know what I mean? We've been over here going crazy about it, and it's just like, for me, it's the consistency that's wild about COVID, because it's like COVID's a big deal when it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know.
We're not trying to downplay COVID either, because
No, I'm not trying
we
to
had
downplay.
COVID. I had COVID, and I almost died. So I know.
But
it's
your
serious.
boy ain't taking no deaths
Hey,
without
not
my
today.
hand.
What
Not
Arya
today.
said? Not today.
What does it say to death? Not today.
That's right. So yeah, so we do take it seriously, but still,
I mean, COVID is serious, but the way that people are handling COVID is not serious. It's kind of like either this shit is a pandemic or it's some bullshit. Like,
It's sometimey is what it is.
yeah, sometimes it's
appears.
like if it's a big deal, then treat it like a big deal. Because that's just how I feel. It's like, yo, if this is a big deal, if this is a priority, keep it a priority. If it ain't a priority, don't be telling people like, oh, well, if you don't got this and you got this, then you can go to work and don't worry about quarantining and this and that. Da, da, da. Well, if that's the case, then what we really doing?
Yeah.
Like I just don't understand. So maybe there's a big economic plan or something like that where this is gonna keep the economy up, and maybe I just don't understand that. Or maybe it's a bunch of bullshit. I don't know. Either way.
Maybe. Who knows? So, yep, all of a sudden. That's right, Ricky.
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 So the other one, crazy.
Do you ever ask why I keep saying that, Ricky? Do you wonder where that comes from?
Ricky from New York.
Oh, so he knows about boys in the hood.
Yeah. Ricky know about boys in the hood.
Okay, cool.
All right, so the other crazy thing while we still talking about the Wuhan Weezer, you know what I'm saying? You know, U.S. science teacher arrested for vaccinating 17-year-old student.
Let me tell y'all something.
Hey, bro, I don't care what side you fall on. Everybody need to be vaccinated. Everybody should have a right not to be vaccinated. Put a needle in my kid and I'm going to smoke your ass.
Thank you. When I heard this story, my brain was like, you know, all the buttons.
I asked her if she wanted to put this on the podcast.
The cartoons when they're trying to like go for a blast off and everybody slapping buttons. That's how I was like, hell no. Nah. A teacher, and science teacher. I don't care. You're not a medical professional. It doesn't say anything about her being a medical professional.
No, it says
even if she was,
teacher.
That's not where you're gonna give these vaccines.
Yeah,
at school, in class. Like, what in the hell is going on?
Yeah, so here you go. New York school teacher with no formal medical qualification.
Oh my God,
has been arrested for allegedly giving COVID vaccine to a student.
I cannot believe
she administered the dose at her home despite having no legal authorization to give jabs or consent from the boy's parents.
Where did she get the vaccine from?
Yeah, I don't know why she's just sitting there with a hot Pfizer, you know what I'm saying, with that Pfizer.
They're not asking the right questions.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting here like, oh, she vaccinated somebody.
Zero medical training.
Yeah, this and that. Zero medical training. It's like you just pick that shit up when you're like, hey, I need some stuff for my class. Let me get some baking soda, some vinegar, a little clay for the volcano, food coloring, and let me get 2 Pfizer vaccines too while you at it. Like,
she probably made her own science teacher. I don't know. But
nah, she
is
come on.
Out of pocket for that. I can't believe it.
I'll thump her
Somebody
ass.
Say that's fighting right there.
I don't believe in hitting a woman, but if you inject my kid with anything but an EpiPen because he had an allergic reaction and that was in his medical record, I'm coming in there and I'm thumping it. You are officially, everybody is gender neutral once you poke my kid with a fucking needle.
What did the parents say?
Police did say it's unclear that they don't know how she got it or what brand it is.
Oh my God.
Currently the Pfizer one is so they don't even know if it was the one that's authorized for children under 18.
Lord.
She just out here might have gave this boy Johnson & Johnson, and he about to be around here with the whole half a face lump.
Oh my God. This is crazy. This is scary is what it is. How did she get access?
Officials say the boy's parents called Nassau police after he came home and told them what happened. She had obtained the vaccine, said the police commissioner for Nassau, Patrick Ryder, is still under investigation how she got it. Superintendent of the school where she teach at, and I'm summarizing, but said in a statement that the teacher is a district employee who has been removed from the classroom and reassigned pending the outcome of the investigation. I don't know. Sometimes, like, I'm 100% with it, where it's like, I understand that some things need an investigation, but it's kind of like, some shit don't need an investigation. Like, some shit just need, like, swift, get them the fuck out of here justice. Like, if you walk, if the police walk in here right now and you shoot me and then you say, hey, I shot him and I just shot him because he didn't put lemon pepper on my wings or something like that.
You gotta
and
remain silent.
Yeah, it's like you go to jail. Ain't no, well, we're going to put him on administrative leave. Like, no, you admitted you did it. That's wild. He did. Okay, we got the video. Everybody agrees. Nobody's saying that this isn't true. Yeah. Get him the fuck out of here. Like, that's crazy.
Ricky said she injected that kid with Sprite.
Yeah, that boy was literally one carbonation bubble away from a brain embolism fucking around with a science teacher. Like, old boy's about to be up out of here.
That's crazy. I just couldn't fathom that in my head. Like, what possessed you to touch my child, number one?
Yeah. Like,
what made you think this was okay to invite my child to your house?
Yeah.
To get a COVID vaccine that you shouldn't even have access to in the first place.
Nor
have training on how to administer.
And what's crazy is, like, and think about how creepy that would have been if it was vice versa. Like, if it was a dude and as a female student.
Oh yeah, the
World would have
whole
lost their
world.
mind.
Yeah,
Like,
it would have been a
oh my
whole.
God, why was she
What
at your
else did
house?
he
This and that.
do?
Like, ain't nobody asking why the 17-year-old boy
They
over
would
here had this
investigate
54-year-old
the
woman.
past. They
Yeah,
would investigate.
everybody got to answer some damn questions at that point, right? But now it's just like, yo, let that
Jeez,
shit ride, right? So that's wild to telling me.
that's ridiculous.
That's just get thumped on sight. That's like we can't even talk about it when she see me and be like, well, I wanted to talk to you. Where your husband at? Where your daddy at? Yeah, like I'm punching the whole bloodline. Like I'm digging graves up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like who was your first grade teacher that you really liked? She still alive? She can get it too. This and that. Oh, who's that girl
No,
that
I'm
used
sure
to play
she
kickball?
taught her better than that. She don't deserve it.
Hmm?
Her teacher don't deserve it. I'm sure they taught her better than that. She decided.
Anybody that you loved that takes some responsibility in your well-being and why you made it this far.
She must be confused on the type of degree she had or certification.
Ain't no confusion. There ain't no confusion.
She must have been confused.
What?
She,
How you go from science
she
teacher to
clearly
medical
has an
professor?
urge,
You
a
ain't a
desire.
medical nothing. You a science teacher. You not a medical. You not a CNA.
She has an urge,
nothing.
a desire to be in
You
the
ain't qualified to
field.
clean bedpans.
You
Like
need to switch. You need to switch professions then. If you feel about it, if you feel that
she need
strongly
to
about
she need
it.
to switch uniforms. They need to give her a
my
jumpsuit
God.
with crazy numbers on it.
That's what they.
Like get the fuck out of here. Not hearing. But speaking of that, the crazy thing that was go back and forth. I was looking on Twitter earlier. You know what I'm saying? Looking to say what's the trending topic? And like number 5 or 6 was Jim Jones.
Jim Jones is the Kool-Aid man?
Capo. No,
Who's
from
Jim
Dipset,
Jones?
the rapper.
Jim Jones. Okay.
She said the Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, Jim Jones said that
The
he
one with the braids that always look.
the one who Jim Jones when he had braids, they said it looked like he'd be like, "Hey, cornroll my hair. Now brush it."
Oh my God, his braids is always messed up.
Yeah, so as soon as he get it done, like old girl put the rubber band on the last braid and then be like, shoo, 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 hit that shit with a brush or whatever. But so he said, he came out with something that said that he got sexually assaulted by his mom. So
That's
as
terrible.
you know how loving the internet is, that they decided to say and make jokes about, oh, they got this one woman running, this heavyset woman, she run up on this dude kissing him all sloppy, look like Rasputin and shit. They're like, this is how Jim Jones' mama taught him how to kiss. And this, that, and the third. And they got all
That's
these jokes.
messed up.
But this the crazy shit is that everybody want to talk this shit about. Like, my whole thing is, it's another thing about consistency. Sexual assault's a huge deal when it's a woman. Sexual assault, the majority of the world don't give a flying fuck about sexual assault when it happens to a dude. Like if it's dude on dude, yeah. Like if it's like prison shit or something like that, then it's like yeah. But as far as women sexual assault, like if you even look at like teachers, it's like granted a lot of it is our culture where it's like a lot of times, and I done been a victim of it myself. To say when I was younger, I look and it'd be a bad teacher or something, and she's having sex with this like 16, 17-year-old boy in school. I'm like, I wouldn't have said shit.
Yeah,
but
it's still molestation, regardless.
Yeah, and I think that's the huge double standard between men and women, where women can say some wild shit about sexual assault. It was this one kid, I forgot, he's a linebacker. I think he just went to college or something. He's 17 in the pictures. Dude's jacked. He's built like a brick shit house, and and you got women in there. You got women in there old enough to be our mama, and they're talking about something. You sure he's 17? Maybe I need to bring him over here and show him how to be a man, and this and that, and all of that shit. Funny with a whole bunch of women saying it, but it's like let some dudes be saying that about some stacked 17-year-old girl. You know what I'm saying? Who look like a grown ass woman. Oh my God, I'm getting pedophile vibes. Right, so, and it's crazy because people sitting here, it's like, is it either we going to accept that sexual abuse is wrong, or we only going to say that sexual abuse only count when it's women?
Yeah, and that's not fair to say that either, because we both experience the same traumas when it comes to sexual abuse. So there's it's no colored. It shouldn't be colored, either or just this is red, so this is the most important one versus this one that doesn't exist, because society says, well, a man is supposed to get the women, or a man is supposed to, what's he complaining about? No, he get the same type of trauma that we will have. I know Ricky ain't shit. I'm just telling him that now.
Ooh.
Talking about University of Phoenix.
Oh, talking about.
I appreciate that.
No, he talking about old girl.
I know. I went to University of Phoenix. I did some classes.
Oh, and the homie brother Polite, Black Forces says in the chat. I call him Black Forces.
Oh,
he is 100% Black Air Force One energy. But so I think it's crazy that's the double standard. It's crazy where we sit at in society, where it's like you're supposed to like. Oh my, and that's I think that's the issue that like people run into when they old. Like now I know why old people be saying wild shit, because it's like Think about how crazy it is to navigate conversations and all of the like nuances of conversations and being able to read the room and tell how people feeling about most of today's problems, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard enough right now in my 30s. God forbid I'm 70 and y'all around here like, hey, well, you forgot that like people like this, you're supposed to handle like this, and that. And then that's why I understand. I can't wait to be that old where I don't have to care.
Yeah, when
Well,
you
I
get
could
older,
just
you
start.
just don't care about a lot of stuff.
Yeah, when I get that old, I don't have to care.
To say what?
Grandpa, you ain't supposed to be able to
Screw
say, suck my, like, I'm just letting them
you
fly.
would say
Like,
that.
yeah,
You
you're
would
right.
say that.
I'm letting that shit fly. They're
You
like, oh, you
definitely
can't
would
say
say
that.
that.
I'm coming out there with a onesie on and say misogyny. Like, I don't care no more when I'm like, I'm just waiting to get old. That's all I'm doing is just holding on to get old so I can stop trying to keep up with, like, what's supposed to be right, people's feelings and everything else. Because it's wild. Politically correct.
And that. When it suits them, though.
When it suits them. That shit, literally, people always on some shit like, oh, well, this and that and da-da-da-da-da. But these will be the same people that do hypocritical shit. And my whole thing is the virtue signaling, right? Like, if you just admit, like, I'm Hippocrates. I'm a hypocrite. I'm one idea away from being a hypocrite at any given moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I stand on what I stand on. And if you bring me some legit shit, I'm like, huh, well, let me get off of this. Let me stop standing on this. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I don't really look at that as hypocrisy, but that's the way people view it when they're like, oh, well, you said this 10 years ago. 10 years ago.
I don't feel like that now. Obviously, I have a little bit more knowledge.
Yeah, it's like I should be the same man I was 10 years ago. Like, we still live in that society. We wouldn't let Malcolm Little become Malcolm X. He'd be like, nope, cancel him. Mm-hmm. He did this. He was a womanizer. Da-da-da-da-da. He was eating pork, drinking liquor, doing drugs, doing all this stuff to women. Get him out of here. We wouldn't have had a Malcolm X.
I'm sure that whatever happened to Jim Jones has affected the way he carried himself in relationships.
Yes.
And dealing with people, period.
Think like about trust. When you was looking at what show was that? Was him and his old lady was on? What's her name? Crystal or something?
Love and Hip Hop.
It was like
I forgot her name.
It's one of them. Charcy, but the whole thing about it is like that dude was running from commitment, like Usain Bolt. And you want to know what? Probably some of that got something to do with the fact of this. But and I know a whole bunch of women hop in and say like,
he just
it's like, oh, he ain't shit. You know what I mean? He ain't shit. This, that, and the third, right? But it's like, oh, you can say all that, but people got their traumas, and I think it's one of them things where a lot of times in life we ask for grace that we don't give people, right? Mm-hmm. Like, so we ask for grace we don't give people. We like, well, people should do this and people should do that, and people should understand that I'm this way for a reason, I'm that way for a reason. But then when somebody do something that you don't agree with, you're like, oh, well, nah, they're just jacked up. They're just a bad person. They're just this. It's like, what if everybody felt that way about your trash ass? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and everybody becomes narcissists.
Yeah, everybody's a narcissist and everything else at that point. And that runs right into, you heard about Patton Oswalt?
No.
Patton Oswalt, I should say. So you bring up a picture I bring up a picture of him so you know exactly what I'm talking about because
probably know. You know I'm not good with names.
Nah, yeah. You know him because dude is
with faces.
Dude is he been around for a while. This little dude. You seen him before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Patton Oswalt, he was taking a lot of heat because he took a picture with Dave Chappelle. You know, obviously Dave Chappelle been in the hot water since what was it called, The Closer, since he dropped the closer and everything else. So apparently Patton Oswalt is a real advocate for the LGBT community and everything, and so like he would start getting trashed because they're like, yo, how you gonna be an advocate and take a picture with Dave Chappelle? But it's like Dave Chappelle influenced the hell out of his career, which he admits. So it's like, am I really supposed to? And then especially if it's like you might disagree with some things about what Dave Chappelle said.
But he obviously agreed with some things, and you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, but even if you disagree, the thing about it is Dave Chappelle didn't say anything about human rights. He didn't say that nobody deserves to have this, that, and the third. Audio went out. Hold it down for a minute, Fox. I got close.
Hold it down. I was just looking to see these. Who was in the? Oh, okay. Somebody did say the audio was out. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna take care of that. The plug came out. Can you guys hear us now?
What anybody gonna tell me? That whole Instagram
I know.
was trash.
Somebody said something.
Yeah, just hopped in. Ricky been in here just not saying.
I know, nothing. Ricky, you ain't say anything about the audio. The plug came out.
Audio been trash. All right, so was just about to ask the group. I'm not.
Oh, ask the group. Oh, now you was just about to ask the group.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Appreciate you, big homie. Yeah.
Sure, Jay.
Yeah. So he got thrashed or whatever. He did a whole bunch of like, I don't know. He a media guy, right? So he had to go back and forth, like take some pictures. There's some stuff about him taking certain pictures certain ways to try to, like, get ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah, so it was certain ways for him to try to work through it, try to see what he was saying. But my whole thing about it is like it's crazy now where it's like you supposed to throw a whole ass person away.
No, I was looking at the comments and I said, I read lips like
Oh
a
yeah,
deaf man.
yeah, brother polite. Hey, polite. Is my audio good on Facebook and YouTube? But yeah, yeah, that's what's just crazy. Like you supposed to throw a whole person away. Like we have a disagreement about something. It's like that's why people don't never come to a point where we learn and grow because it's just like, oh, I believe this and you believe that. Now, yeah, and now you're a shitty person.
Or
like,
the way in which you believe it. You may recall it a different way, and the other person may recall it a different way.
That's why it's called recollection and
Right.
it's not called facts.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
what do you recall? And that's because if recollection was facts, then somebody would go in there in the court and be like, what do you recall? This.
And most of the time, we recall the things that
done.
hurt us the most. You know, especially if it's a disagreement.
Something got it. It's easier
Yeah.
to remember memories where there's charged with some type of emotion, whether you're super
yeah.
happy, super mad, super sad, whatever it is. Then it is what it is, right? But
Okay, good. So that's good.
he says Zuck's up to his tricks again.
Probably don't want us talking about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't want us talking about it. You want us talking about the metaverse, how you trying to take everybody's soul. But yeah, so to me, all of that shit, it's just wild that we like live in this world where you can't.
I think that for him, it's like you can't perpetrate. Be who you are. If you like this man, be genuine to that. So you disloyal, first of all. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
you
but
like
okay,
me
but
before.
one thing I will give him is that like the media, he real media savvy. Obviously, anybody who been in the media long enough, they're gonna be way better than us, right? But he said something to the effect, right? And I'm summarizing basically what he said. But he like, look, he's like, Dave Chappelle has been a good person to me, gave him his roses, and then said, but I don't disagree with his stance on LGBT now. And I'm up like, okay, that's fine. Now that's a legit opinion, a statement you can have. And then it was something in there to the effect of, I am staunch about LGBT rights and stuff like that. I'm like, well, he ain't saying nothing about they don't have rights. He ain't talking about like go string people up and do wild shit, right? But anyway, he got through that, and then he was like, but I'm also a loyal friend. And he like, I'm so sorry. I didn't think about the fact that this picture would have hurt so many people. And it's like, that's the only thing. It's like, this picture hurt so many people. Like, motherfucker.
I guess for his career's sake, he don't want to be canceled either.
I get it. But what I'm saying is like, this picture hurt so many people. So you got up out of bed this morning, and the thing that set you back a bit was a picture of Oswald and Chappelle.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like, we ain't talking about your rent late, your mortgage late. We ain't talking about escrow went up. We ain't talking about your car insurance. We ain't talking about your kids sick. We ain't talking about somebody dying from COVID, gun violence.
Hit the floor. They just grab their phone. You know, grab the
I'm
phone.
talking about roll.
No, that damn Dave Chappelle is up to it again.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle is again. Burn him at the stake. Burn him at the goddamn stake.
When I think about the way that, you know, the community reacts to something like this, it's like, you know, the guy with the cat. We will never see his face in one of them old cartoons. Oh, and we'd only see his little robotic hand.
That's wasn't that Inspector Gadget?
I think it was. Oh yeah,
Inspector Gadget.
Yes,
I'll get you, Gadget. He rub that cat. He'd be like squeezing the cat, about to kill the damn cat.
That's what I see every time in my head. I know I'm a little weird guy, so oh well, but that's what I see in my head every time I think about the everything that's been happening with Dave Chappelle in the community. So that's how I feel. What was his name, by the way? You know I hate forgetting.
Patton Oswalt?
No.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about
from Inspector Gadget?
Yes, Inspector
Come on, man. I don't remember what I ate for breakfast yesterday.
Man,
you talking about
somebody knows.
Somebody in the chat. Yeah, if you know, sure, look it up.
Yes. I guess I could look it up myself.
You could.
I don't want to.
I know.
Put some homework on them.
So anyway, Fox, can't make this shit up.
What? What's going on and can't make this shit up?
B Rabbit helped me out with this one, sent me this one. Italian mafia boss on the run for 20 years, caught thanks to Google Maps.
Wow. Okay.
Fugitive mafia boss Giacchino Gamino.
Cut his location off. You didn't think?
No, it's more sinister than that.
What?
No, but fugitive mafia boss. I'm gonna butcher his name. So if you're Italian descent, bear with me. Giacchino Gamino. You got something better? Why you over here looking?
That's what it sound like to me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot of, what's going on in there. But was tracked down and arrested in Galapagar, Spain, after a Google Maps Street View sighting of him launched a deeper investigation.
Oh
He
wow!
got caught on
Somebody
Google
was.
Maps, bro.
That's crazy when they go and take the little pictures of the
Yeah,
area.
and they
Somebody
don't. You
zoom
know they
in
don't
like,
take them
wait,
too often.
face recognition.
Yeah, and it's like, what was you doing in front of the place? Was you out there
Dang.
like,
He was living his best.
you know what I'm saying, like
Face
Google
all out and
Maps?
open. They never get too comfortable.
Yeah.
You know,
So
my fifth grade teacher used to always say, "You can always do what you want, but not for as long as you want." That's it.
yeah, big
That's the
facts.
bottom line. Not for as long as you want. You can do what you want.
Do whatever you want. Yeah.
Not for as long as you want.
Yeah.
And
So
I always remember that. Don't drink my drink again. You got a whole sip over there. That ain't my problem. Anyway.
wow. All right, Italian Italian police who Italian police have caught a mafia fugitive who had been on the run for nearly 20 years thanks to the help of Google Maps app. An investigator told Reuters on Tuesday. Oh, that's probably the website or whatever. But 2-year investigation. They been looking for Gamino. He's 61. He was tracked down in Spain, where he lived under a fake name. That's a fire ass name though. That shit probably sound fire. And if you like really got the Italian accent and you can, get it, it's like that shit probably fire.
Get them O's together, you got it.
You know what I'm saying? The town is close to Madrid. A Google Maps street view picture portraying a man who looked like him in front of a fruit shop was key in triggering a deep investigation. He out here
That's
just trying to be
crazy.
healthy,
And
cuz.
vegetables and fruits.
You know what I'm saying? Just out here trying to get it
Got
in.
spotted. Face
Got
recognition.
spotted.
He got too comfortable.
Yeah.
He should have known better. He should have known better.
I mean, what was he supposed to not do? Go. What was he supposed to do? Go to Winn-Dixie? Like,
he needs to always conceal himself. You
well,
running
that's
from,
more. That's some more
What?
suspicious. Like if you see a dude over there with a Guy Fawkes mask on, going
I
to buy
mean,
oranges.
Wear some shades. Wear a hat. Keep your head down a little bit.
What's the chances that Google Maps would take it? Come on.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like it was his time to get caught though.
Yeah, I mean,
But
that's,
he was still sloppy though.
oh,
He probably was living 20 years. He was like, "Oh, they ain't gonna never catch me. I'm good." He was probably out there in Spanx and whatever else. I don't
Spanx.
know. Speedos.
He's just out there letting it all hang out.
That's it.
He just busting that shit wide open for a real
No,
Spaniard.
he had a little chest hair
Had
popping
the taco
out.
meat popping.
That's probably when they know it was him.
They looked at that
I'm like,
taco
wait a
meat and was
minute.
like,
"That's the one." It's taco meat.
that taco meat hanging
Looks
out.
familiar.
It ain't even Tuesday. Get him. You know what I mean? Get his ass over here. So yeah, so apparently he's a member of the Sicilian mafia group dubbed Stida. Had escaped a jail in Rome. I ain't even about to keep butchering all these words, but a jail in Rome in 2002, and in 2003 had been sentenced to life imprisonment for murder
Oh,
committed several years earlier.
wow. So he escaped life in prison.
He escaped jail.
Ah.
I trashes your jail. I feel like your jail got to get like I know when like wardens and shit be talking about jails, they probably got like a warden group chat, and they be like,
he probably was paid a little here.
I'm just saying, it's like when you
Well,
talk to
you
another
know.
one, you gotta say that shit like I'm over here and I'm running Alcatraz or some shit like that. And then I look over there and you got 30 fat mobsters done escaped. I'm like, what is you doing over there, fam? Like
getting paid. What you mean?
you getting paid.
What am I too? There you go.
Well, I guess I hear
What
you.
you got for me? Okay. All right.
Okay.
See.
We can work some things
Set
out.
it up.
I don't got enough pay. Hit my Cash App. My Cash App on
Set it up.
$5,000 ain't even happening. They be figuring out some ways to move some money.
Hey, he was found out about taco meat, so
Yo, how bad is that to get exposed by your taco meat? Like you just sitting out there with it all hanging out.
taco meat and the Saint Bernard chain or something like that.
Saint Bernard chain. Ain't nobody messing with you.
Saint Luke, Saint Luke, somebody. It's a Saint something. I know.
Saint something.
Yeah.
All right. Boom. This is most. So three
Who is
people.
it?
Huh?
What is it?
So this is about. So people was getting jacked out there in Oklahoma for their
Oklahoma.
Amazon gifts. So like 600 or 60. So 3 people accused of stealing thousands of Amazon packages in a massive Oklahoma theft ring.
Mm.
Hundreds of packages were supposed to be delivered by Christmas were found dumped on New Year's Eve. So they found it on New Year's Eve that the shit got dumped.
Wow.
And
I wonder why they dumped it at.
I don't know.
Google Maps found that too.
No, Google Maps. Yo, so actually, I might run this one back and throw that.
My thing is Amazon. Well, I guess
Hold on. Run this back.
They was like, we don't need that Quran. Toss.
Yeah, that's what's wild to me. That's what's wild to me is like, you could tell y'all ignorant. It's like, yeah, we taking everything but the books. And the Quran
Right,
can't
but the
sell the
books.
Quran. They giving out Bibles
Right,
and
just
Qurans for
leave it.
free. This and that.
Just leave it.
And this lady right here that comes up, now I'm just being childish because she got a funny name. That's
Oh my
literally it. It's
God.
really that she just had a funny name.
So,
Look at that hairpiece my boy got.
that's worse. That's the worst comb over I've ever
That
seen
shit
since Donald
wild.
Trump.
You think?
Of course. Yeah. 500 is a felony, right? $500 worth.
I only laughed at her name because her name was Mary Snodgrass. I just feel like she's like that sounds like
Snodgrass.
something out of like one a Harry Potter book.
Yeah, it does, actually.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like she should be at Dumbledore raising hell. Like that's the type of shit I feel she got going on. But
Well,
oh,
the
this
mouth
is-
look
yeah.
good.
Ooh, I don't
Look
even
a little
want-
witchy.
She look a little witchy. Like you look at her.
Somebody grandma.
Yeah, you looking in her driveway. She got
sorry,
a
somebody's
deluxe
grandma.
broom. Deluxe broom. That broom got boosters on it.
That's messed up.
Yeah, it
That's
could be
messed
somebody's
up.
grandma. I mean, it is what it is. So,
Listen, I feel as though, of course, Amazon knows those packages never made it to the post office. Immediately, it's going to be the driver. Where is the
first
driver?
person. That's where the first question started. At.
Yes.
Like if I don't ask nobody else a question today, it's like, "Hey, bro, you left here with 600 packages.
They
You
all
came
on
back
the
with no
freeway.
packages.
Right. Nothing was dropped off, but all the empty packages are on the freeway. What's up?
You got some splaining to do, Lucy.
Lucy.
Lucy, you got some splaining to do.
Lucy.
That was a joke towards a science teacher turn. Oh yeah, he was just saying that that's from Rick right there. So,
Okay.
but
Talking
Rick
about
don't.
Phoenix. Mhm.
Yeah, Rick ain't nobody's taking that.
Yeah,
Rick,
I'm not taking it to heart.
Rick, you can't think. You think I'm gonna be
good.
with a
I got
woman with thin
good
skin?
Good paying job.
You know what I'm saying? She out here.
Great
She out here getting bills paid and being
know
a
what I'm saying?
contributing citizen.
to society
I ain't gonna say all that.
when I feel like it.
When you feel like it, when I don't feel like raising all the hell, this and that. Let's take a quick peek in the chat. What you think, chat? I
See what these chatters
Fox.
chatting about.
I don't even know where the app at.
Chit
Here we
chat
go.
chatting.
The claw. I don't know. Brother Polite, I don't even know where you put
The
that
claw, yes.
Oh, that's his name?
Yes,
Oh.
yes. I
Oh,
knew it. I knew somebody would know. Y'all smart in the chat. Y'all smart,
Yeah.
and that's why
You know
like
what it is? They got Google, and we using every social device. They got. I'm a bet money. When I see him at work tomorrow, I'll be like, "So you just remembered that off the top of your head, Brother Polite?"
He
Yeah.
probably did. He used to like Inspector Gadget.
Don't. They is lying. Don't. Lying.
Come on now.
Yo, Inspector Gadget was a trash.
But Penny and them was on to something with them watches now. Come on. They talking on
Yeah.
watches now.
Yeah, we
What's
just getting to the point.
I have my watch I talk on. Like,
Do you?
well, I had to send it in now.
Android.
Because it just stopped.
Guess what? Watch ain't had to get sent in.
No, it's because of something I did to my watch.
What you do to your watch?
Something.
What'd you do?
It's malfunctioned.
So what you do?
I don't know, but I did something. to
I
it.
work manual labor in shitty conditions for a second
What
job.
we're not gonna do is sit on is shit on my classic Ford. We're not gonna do that. Okay. Thank you.
He said that's from the top of the dome. I need to look in your eyes when you lie to me,
Exactly.
brother. Polite.
Polite.
Anyway, Fox, what you got? You got a gun in your head?
I do.
You want me to bring up the Instagram since you're gonna have to get off of it?
I'm gonna have to get off for the Instagram. Why?
You don't got to get to. You don't got to get to the.
So let me tell you how our androids work. Okay.
Somebody come get this peasant.
Stop his foolishness. You must not know about these galaxies. Okay.
I'm a classic. Man.
Let me teach you something. I do when you ready. What do y'all think about it in the chat? What says that was from? Okay, that was from the top of the
Yeah, I just brought up the I just brought up the Instagram chat over here to see what's up. So, man.
Instagram.
All right, what you got, Fox?
Okay, so
Oh shit, yeah. You could have just pressed it.
I don't even know.
You could have just
You
pressed it.
got
You're a
it.
gangster.
Gun to your head. Give up all Marvel movies or all animated movies.
Does that also mean is that like anime movies or including like Marvel and because Marvel has some animated stuff?
All Marvel movies or all animated movies. Not anime, not just anime. All animated movies. All the cartoons.
No, they didn't say movies. You said movies, not cartoons.
No, animated. Okay, all animated movies. I'm sorry, all animated or all.
Let me see the
Marvel.
question. Let me see the question because now you
Oh
sound like
my
you're some
God.
bullshit.
No, I
You-
didn't.
no.
I said gun to your head. Give up all Marvel movies or all animated movies.
Animated movies, so that's not all cartoons. That's just the movie ones, like
right,
the
the movie ones.
like Finding Nemo and shit.
So what you giving up?
I'm giving up the animated movies.
Why are you giving up the animated movies?
Because, in the words of Michael Jordan and Kirk Franklin, fuck them kids. I want to see what I want to
Oh
see.
my
I'm not about to be out
God.
here talking about. I'm giving up Endgame for what? For Paw Patrol or something shit? So I to come out. What I'm
Paw
about to give it up?
Patrol don't have no movie yet.
What's the last fire animated movie that you've seen that's better than Endgame?
That's better than Endgame? I don't know. I thought Moana was dope, but that's just me. I like Soul was fire too. That's just me though.
So you willing to give up Spider-Man, the Spider-Man movie we just watched for Moana? You willing to give up 3 hours of Endgames? You willing to give up Tony Stark's in the flesh? You willing to give up Captain?
I need my Nemos. I need my Princess and the
America.
Frogs. I need. Yeah, I'm gonna give them up.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Your whole ass app. You can still watch regular cartoons.
Nah.
Bugs
The
Bunny is still
animated
it.
movies are different though. They're
Eh,
different. They bring
elaborate.
the books that you read to life. You know.
Do they?
Yes, they do. Like me and my son still love Princess and the Frog.
Did you have to snatch and grab over there? All right,
We
Miami.
still love Princess and the Frog.
So you willing to give up the Spider-Man movie?
I'm
you just watched?
gonna give up Spider-Man.
Endgame.
Bye, MA.
Damn. Yeah. I'm
Bye,
not with
MA.
it. I can't.
Easy.
Easy. So all the Marvel movies. You don't like
All
no
the
Marvel
Disney
movies?
movies.
Do you not like all the Marvel movies?
I do. You know I love Marvel movies. Those are the only movies that I would go and see when it comes to the theaters. If it's not a Disney movie or a Pixar animated
And you giving all
movie,
that up for Beauty and the
I'm
Beast.
gonna give it all up. I have to.
Be my guest. To be my guest.
That's right.
I don't know. I see. You know what? I guess that's a hard spot. I guess cartoon movies haven't meant as much to me, and realistically, Michael Jordan mentality. You want to be a goat.
Oh, my
Sometimes you
God.
got to say, "Fuck them kids."
But you was a kid though. I like the nostalgia.
Yeah, and you
of
know
it.
what? You know what? And I don't like kids. You know how you
Okay.
know I don't like kids? Because I grew up when I found out I was a kid,
Oh my God.
and that's
Here you
exactly
go.
what I tell Titan. When I found out I was a kid, I grew up because I don't
Oh my
like
God.
kids.
Well, anyway, let me get back to this.
Can't nobody hear you when you're away from the mic.
Because I'm leaning over here. Where did you find this? What?
Where did you find this heathen? That treacherous question.
Anyway.
Talking about you, auntie. That treacherous question. You right.
Listen, what's his choice though?
Yeah, brother Polite.
While
what's your
he
choice?
talking,
Why y'all
he
in the
made
chat?
a choice. He up there talking all this some mic.
Yeah, why y'all over there in the chat
Yeah.
or whatever? This and that.
Oh, Ashley, I'm with you. Exactly. Like I'm giving Marvel. Marvel have some dope movies. Please don't get me wrong, but I need my Disney. I need
Ain't-
my Pixar.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you
I
right
need
now.
I
Ain't
need
nobody
them.
ever wait in line overnight for 4 hours pre-booking to watch Beauty and the Beast.
I don't know what they did. Beauty and the Beast don't have a movie. I don't think.
Wasn't
I haven't
Beauty and the Beast a
seen that.
movie?
I haven't seen that in the movie theaters.
Yeah, because we was kids. And you know what our
No.
parents did? They said, fuck them kids, and they didn't take us to go watch Beauty and
Or
the
the movies. Well, I'm talking about the ones that they've done now, like in our adult time. That's what I'm thinking
I
about.
ain't really been watching all
Because
that.
they pretty much remade most of them,
So
right?
how many people you think was sitting in the line in trash weather for Finding Nemo?
I don't know. I wasn't there for them, but we went to see Finding Nemo and Dory.
Okay, Princess and the Frog.
It was a lot of people for Princess and the
I'm
Frog
talking about-
because lines were thick because she was the first black princess. So of course,
Ah, yeah, big facts.
okay.
But I
Gotta
mean,
show up and show out for that one.
we got War Machine.
War Machine.
Just saying, bro.
Whatever that is.
We got some hitters.
Anyway.
That's the black dude in the Iron Man suit.
Black dude in the Iron Man suit.
Yeah.
Okay. For real, I'm with you. That's right. Who's that? If I
yeah,
had to
brother,
choose,
Black. If I had to choose, it would be anime. And let me tell you, the sacrifices he making is.
he said he would choose what?
He said it would be anime. I read the manga or catch up in the cartoon.
Or he'll catch up in the cartoon. Okay, well,
So
do
give it
your
up.
thing then.
And that dude like anime because the other thing about it, and he giving up anime. We ain't even talking about giving up anime as a whole. We just talking about the big movies and stuff.
I'm remembering now, Ashley. Yes, we did see it because I saw it with the girls and my
There's
son.
a Beauty and the Beast movie. Check out Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's up on like
Currently watching Princess and the Frog.
who you
That's
think
right.
you think make more money? I want to look at that.
Who
do you
makes
think
more
make
money?
Take one Marvel movie and put that shit up with Princess and
Disney?
the Frog. Or not whole Disney's a whole. That's crazy. They make nothing but cartoons.
Asshole. Like, a lot of ass kids. Okay.
I love.
You're not coming for Disney. Okay. Marvel get there soon, someday. I believe so.
When I mean I'm done with you, I'm done with you.
Hold up. Where's my dad joke?
Oh, damn. I got to dig you up a dad joke.
That's right.
All right. I was hoping.
So we did this podcast today a little early for the no one has given me the word yet for when you leave work and you go and drink happy hour. Anyway, y'all trash. I just want to tell y'all that in the chat. Some of y'all trash.
She ain't get. Oh no, this one kind of slacking. I ain't gonna let Amanda go out like that. She got one in here that's kind of slacking.
Amanda, you slacking? Amanda, you
nah,
slacking?
we came through. I hit you with the Kleenex one. Oh, I don't know. This one might be mid. I'm gonna let it run though. What did the baby corn say to the mama corn?
I don't know.
Where's popcorn?
I
thought it was mid. I guess it was fire.
It was
man.
good.
I guess it was fire. I'll step my game up.
It was good. I like it. Yes, keep them coming. Keep them coming.
Yeah, y'all gonna keep feeding her dad jokes until she forms a gauntlet and becomes fucking dad joke Thanos over here. I'm out, man.
Oh my God. Yes. So, you guys, thank you for sitting with us, Uncle Legend's Corner. We appreciate all of your support that you've been giving us. It's been overwhelming, and we're very excited, happy about the things that we're going to be doing this year and on into the future. Have any questions, comments, gun to your heads, dad jokes, send them to AskUncleLegend@gmail.com. We know this is a little early one for our happy hour, Uncle Legend's Corner, but we appreciate you. This little... Somebody gonna be resting in peace.
Peace.
I drank.
Yo, tell them why you mad, cuz.
Because you a alcoholic. That's why.
Yo, we still live right now.
Oh, they know. They probably already know.